So here's my setup for tonight. I'm on the end of my rifle range. I'm set up on a Caldwell bag, and I've got a bait, and all it is the guts and the rib cage from a deer my son shot. So since I had multiple baits out, I would rotate. I'd shoot a few coyotes on one bait, then I'd go to another bait, or I'd put a buddy on another bait. Well, on this next setup, it's on another bait right off the end of my rifle range. I've got a Caldwell tack driver shooting bag set up, and I've got my Rock River arms with the ATN thermal tucked right into it. I'm shooting the Hornady Superformance because when you're saving hides, it doesn't make a lot of damage. It kills coyotes almost instantly, drops them because of that VMAX bullet, but that Superformance with the VMAX bullet was literally designed, and it's one of the few rounds that was designed for predator hunting. So that's why it's my favorite round. It's also, with the one I'm shooting, 55 grain, it's kicking out at 3,465 feet per second. So pretty dang fast, so I have a flat trajectory and one that won't leave a hole in a beautiful pelt that I want to keep and either save for myself or sell to a fur buyer. So I'm set up at the end of the rifle range. I shut the light off and I'm just gonna wait it out and watch this bait. Sure enough, it's not too long and a coyote comes in to check it out. Another coyote comes in, and it's interesting to see the reaction. You can see one coyote kind of bow up. It almost bows its back and almost like an inverted U, and they just do a little interaction there between two coyotes. And then one of the coyotes comes in to check out the bait. Well, I get the scope on it. The shot's just under 200 yards, and when I shoot, the coyote drops. That is how you kill a coyote, right there. That's pretty awesome. Coyote came in absolutely perfectly. I think I've got over a minute of footage. Started way out in the field, and you could see he was headed right to the bait that I've got set up over here. Kept zigzagging, went through a bunch of deer, about 110 to 130 yards. Perfect. You can see I hit him, he spun a couple times, and down. So let's go take a look at a beautiful Colorado coyote. I don't realize at the time, but when I walk up to it, the coyote has mange. There's two types of mange. One is sarcoptic, one is demodectic, both really horrible forms of mange that can be passed from coyotes and in some cases to domestic animals as well. So taking out a mangy coyote like this, super important and great management practice, because not only will that make the coyote population healthier, although I'm trying to thin it down, but it'll also save some animals and also put a miserable coyote that's in the winter without hair, puts him out of his misery as well. Hey, I'm Fred Eichler. You're watching Everything Eichler. I just shot a coyote here in southern Colorado off a bait using my Rock River Wyoming arm suppressor and an ATN thermal Thor. That made it pretty dang cool. It's almost like a video game looking through those crosshairs as that coyote was coming up to the bait.